Hello everyone! Today I'll be talking about some of the experiences that I had in the hangars of MSP. This is a two-part video. This is the first part, so it doesn't get too long here. But before we get into it, I would first like to thank OBAP Ace Academy of Twin Cities. They're the reason why I'm able to get all this footage and all these photos to show you guys. It was truly an amazing experience. They are, as you can see here, I don't know if the full logo is appearing on your screen, but you can kind of see it there. Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. Of course, I'm not their target demo, but I'm still very thankful that I was able to come on board with the academy and see what they do. And it is a really great camp if you are interested in going there. They do a lot of great things. They definitely introduced me to a lot of jobs that I did not know in the aviation industry, and definitely broadened my horizons and made me even more interested in aviation than I was going into it. It is for any skill level. If you're interested in it, and also in cities all across the United States. So I'm not their target demo definitely, but I'm so glad that they were able to do it, and they are the reason that I'm able to get all these photos and footage for you guys. So we'll start here. This is a winglet of a Delta A330. We got to see this in the hangar, and here's the main gear, of course. So that this A330 came over to Delta from LATAM, and so that was really cool to see, of course. And then now going into here, this is the Delta A350, and this one also brand new delivery. This is now flying for Delta. I don't know where it is right now, but this one did fly out the same day that this was recorded, which is really awesome. And we saw it literally right before it went out to the terminal. It flew out to Atlanta. So here's you can see the giant engine and everything. It was so cool to get so close up to this monster of an airplane. Here is the engine. Of course, super big. Got a better shot later. There's the Delta titles right there. And this is a funny video right here. We were allowed to touch anything we wanted, except we couldn't switch any of the switches. So that was pretty cool. Got to touch the little no people thing. There's the main gear, and now the engine, of course, closer up. And once again, of the front of the aircraft. And now we're about to go in, and now we're going inside the cockpit here. So very cool, as you can see. And see all very modern instruments. It's so amazing that we were able to go in the cockpit. Of course, we can't touch any of the switches or anything, because that would be, they were prepping this for flying the same day, so you don't want to do that. Here's the overhead panel, very simple actually. I was quite surprised, even though I know that it's a monoplane, it's pretty simple, and there's a lot of screens and stuff. I was still pretty surprised. We'll get some still photos right here. So here's some of the display screens, kind of a broad shot of the entire cockpit. Here's the side stick, of course. And then next up here, I guess he'll see some more of the screens and out the window on the first officer's side. And here are some more screens. All this cockpit is screens. Here's the overhead panel. Like I said, there are not a lot of switches up here. You'll see later that they're on like the Sum 5. That'll be in a future video. Here's the gravity extension. Of course, only used in emergencies to extend the gear. So that was pretty cool to see there. And here's the captain's seat. Now here's a little photo of the first class seat. This is probably the first time, or the only time I'm ever going to be able to sit in the first class. So here is kind of a seat tour, and I'll walk throughout the cabin as well. So here's the first class seat in Delta A350, of course. Big screen, a nice little footrest there. I got to sit in it. That's not shown in this video, but still really cool. So those are the first class seats, of course, 222 on the A350. As we walk through the cabin here, we arrive at the Comfort Plus seats. And we walk through those. And so now we cut over here. Those are all 333 and the economy class. So now we cut over here. There's a window open right here. And this will show us over the wing on the A350. And there is the beautiful Delta widget on the A350 winglet. Very nice indeed. And also, this is all inside the hangar too, so you can see. you don't see indoors from the seat of an airplane, so that's pretty cool. Walking further down here, of course, is all economy. There's the Delta logo right there, and we pass by the lavatories. And now approaching one of the exit doors, you can see right here with the European style exit sign. Of course, very nice. And then we continue our walk through the cabin, of course. We'll look out over the wing here once more. And there is the beautiful Delta widget on the other side. So we got both winglets there, both wings. And we'll continue to move further back here in the cabin, still in economy class, of course, right here. I think I hit my head there on the bins. It's very easy to do with a hard hat on. We had to wear hard hats. And there's the European style exit sign again. And this exit door was open. And this is, I guess, how they were accessing it, and doing maintenance and stuff and prepping it for its flight. This I believe this just arrived in from Airbus factory, either in Hamburg or Toulouse. So very interesting there. Those are the jump seats for flight attendants, and here we'll check out the window and the exit door. And we'll go through again. Here are the screens. All the screens were off here, unfortunately. But I guess that was probably a good thing just because they can save power. And now we will approach here. And these guys, they only get one TV, unfortunately. not the best. You have to share a TV with 3 people. And we go over this wing. No, I think that'll come up later in the video. Got some more economy class seats. This is just kind of what they look like. An overview. Here we'll get the shot over the wing again. There's another nice view of the Delta widget. And of course, all the seats, all the seat backs. Not really much going on here, but we'll continue our walk back through the cabin into the Comfort Plus seats now. And of course, these all have the cup holders. Very clever design there by Delta to include the cup holders in the tray table. And we'll cut over to the other side here. Getting the exit door in there again. And the first class seat. So I actually did sit in one of here. Here you can see the engine again, once again. The passenger's perspective. Of course, we got to see it up close, so it doesn't really compare. And there's the footrest again. Overhead bin, which I probably hit my head on. That's probably why it looked like I tripped there. It was very easy to do with the hard hats. They add a couple inches to your head. And then we continue back up to the front. Here we have a coat hook, which I didn't mention earlier. You just pop it out there. I was just fiddling around with everything I could find here. You're not going to have the opportunity to sit in first class, and I guess someone slept there. And here's the nose gear. You got the E-tops there, and then the no-toe stripe as well. I'm starting to wonder if I was actually business class and not first class. But now we enter the Composite Shop, and here's one of the rudders that they were working on. I don't know what Delta actually labels. Is that first class or business class? I'm not quite sure. Got to touch the rudder as well. You got to touch everything. Here's what the Composite Shop looks like in the hangar there at MSP. This is actually reverse thrust, so all that green there moves back, and it's reverse because the air goes through those little holes there, and that will reverse the air to slow the plane down. And then finally, right here, this is where they'll be replacing the rudder, the one in which we saw. So new one will be popping right back up there on this A320. I believe that this is the tail of an A320. So really cool there. And of course, great experience overall. We'll do definitely more videos of this. I'll show the rest of the hangar tour that we got, and then going on the ramp and seeing a bunch of aircraft, some spotting. We're going to have some great plane spotting videos here, but that'll do it for this video. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.